welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Jake Elliott is out and ready to kick this one away. And here we go on Monday Night Prime Time. His return starts at the 5. He stopped on the run back at the 27. So the Commanders' offense headed out for their opening drive. It's last season's Offensive Rookie of the Year at the helm, Brock. What a rookie season he had. Led his team to the conference title game for the first time since 1991. It's Jaden Daniels.
He may have been drafted second in 2024, but Daniels was the rookie we couldn't stop talking about last season nor take our eyes off of. He really, Kate, put the capital D in dual threat. 3,500 yards and 25 touchdowns passing, and almost 900 yards and 6 touchdowns on the ground.
He'll start the drive with Eckler, and he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, Daniels. Into the hands of Terry McLaurin. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Daniels keeps it himself. They touch him down as he finds enough to pick up the first.
Everybody understood the assignment right there. For one guy, the quarterback, get the snap and make the marker. For the other 10, drive like mad, push like crazy, and create that space for the first.
On first down, here's Eckler. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. They send a man in motion. From the 44 here on second down. The screen pass falls incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find the throwing lane. And he couldn't do it on that one.
3rd and short, Daniels. Oh, he's going to run for it. Dukes out a one-stop. And progress finally halted after he picks up a chunk.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A gain of 14. First down, Washington.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Hits him on the out route. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out.
That's what they call staring down the gun barrel. You know as a quarterback, you're about to get absolutely blasted. You've got to deliver an accurate throw just like that.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Now it's a bootleg for him. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
Kid, all the data lately has taught us really clearly. Sacks, negative yardage plays. They not only just destroy that play, they destroy drives. Well done, defense.
Play number 9 of the drive. It's going to be 3rd and 5 to go. Shotgun snap to Daniels. It's caught by McLaurin. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Moving the ball very well out of the gate here. It's set up now at the 26. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
You know, games that seem a little tougher to get against the front, gosh, this QB just makes routine. Such effortless running to pick up a handful on that designed run.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. On the give, here's Eckler. Juke the defender. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. Daniels going to keep it. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Commanders finish up an excellent opening series. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown. Well, we all knew somebody was running with it there, and when the defender started flowing towards the back, he made the right call that he would be the one to run it in.
Yeah, he sure did. I think if he hands that off, this play does not end in a touchdown, but in a collision for his running back.
Yeah.
So not only is that running back thanking his quarterback, the rest of the guys are celebrating for that decision.
Matt Gay on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Commanders 7, Eagles 0.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Here's Avery Williams on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. So here are the Eagles now for their first drive. They're led out by the newly minted Super Bowl champion, now in his 6th season, Jalen Hurts.
He just missed that Super Bowl a couple years ago, but Hurts and those Eagles, they got it last year, Kate. And remember, he was the MVP in that win. And kind of like he was all season, he's just a stabilizing force. He makes people around him better, and he's a Super Bowl champ to boot.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They go play fake with Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play, drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
We spend so much time talking about an offense and how they script their first 15 plays typically. But how about that defensive coordinator, that head coach? Heck, every player on that sidelines, you couldn't script it any better. Well, other than maybe taking the ball away, creating a negative play, creating a sack, creating offense now behind the chains, that's exactly how you're looking to start.
Offense to the line for second down. Trying again, following the set. Throw right side, caught by Goddard. And he gets it up close to the 25 before he's out of bounds.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Third and long for him here. And he's caught. He's got Brown. And they get to him a good ways downfield from that line of scrimmage.
A gain of 19 yards. That's good for the Eagles. First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Completes this one to Jahan Dotson. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
New set of downs for him from the 46. On first and 10, it's Hurts. Completed over the middle. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Second and 3 now. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
A gain of 15 yards. That's another Eagles first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
On first down, Hurts. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. He was looking for Dallas Goedert there. And that'll bring up second down.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Hurts gets it out wide, complete. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. So not a holding call. One of the linemen actually too far downfield that time. That's what drew the flag.
Still second down.
So things getting a bit tougher following that penalty. We've got second and 15. On the play fake, it's Hurts. That pass complete to Goddard. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
On third down, it's Hurts. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect with Dallas Goedert. And they're going to be stuck with a fourth and long. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Elliott connects there. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
They were able to answer a score with a score. Maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. He fields it from the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Here comes the Washington offense after the field, ready for their second drive. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They bring McLaurin in motion right. Drive begins with a run. It's Eckler. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Second and 13. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
And the Birds put their dime package out there. 3rd down coming up. From the gun, it's Daniels. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
Kate, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
Commanders punting on 4th down, and they're going to bring out the ever-reliable lefty vets, Tressway. He takes the fair catch at about the 26-yard line. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. The Commanders have an early lead. We'll return to the link right after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They got this after forcing a punt at the end of one. Slot man in motion right. 1st down throwing for Hurts. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Jahan Dotson, the intended receiver. And now they face 2nd down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He's stepping up and takes off with this one. And he protects himself with a slide there after a decent gain.
I love that play. And that's quarterback 101. Nothing downfield, get what you can with your legs, but so much more importantly, protect yourself. Availability, one of the most important abilities for any quarterback.
Hurts with it on 3rd and short. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
That's good for an Eagles. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Hurts on first down. He's going to loft run deep to the left. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Hurts tucks it, starts running. And wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That played good enough for a first.
A gain of 12 yards. And an Eagles first down. First and 10 at the
And just in case his
41-yard line.
offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
First and 10 from the 41. Completed left side to Smith. This gets down to about the 36-yard line. Tackle made by Von Miller.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker. It's second and 5. A play fake now Hurts to throw. He takes it himself. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
A 7-yard gain. That's good for another Eagles.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
First and 10. Here's Hurts. Now here he goes again. And he drives it forward to maybe the 27. Play made by Deron Payne.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there, no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 27. He calls his own number again. He breaks out the slide. Didn't want to take a hit, but he is just shy of the first down marker.
Third down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
It's a sneak, Hurts. And that'll be enough for the first as they touch him down.
It's a gain of 2. That's another Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. And when you got a tough QB that wants to put it on his shoulders, you sign him for it.
Oh, he's keeping it again. And Hurts gives himself up after getting that first down.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another Eagles first down.
As much as you'd like to find a completion and get the ball out of your hands, when a play breaks down, you got to be able to make a play with your legs. His offense counts on his ability to evade pressure and occasionally make plays just like that.
And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. 3 yards on the gain. Now they just need 2 more on second and goal.
A gain of 3.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Barkley will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
Now from back at the 4, here's third and goal. Hurts now from the gun. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles take a second quarter lead. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles push their lead to 3.
Eagles 10, Commanders 7.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff.
For Philadelphia.
Starting from the 5. This makes it up to the 25. Now comes the Commander offense for another series. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. First call here coming from the shotgun. Option play, here's a give to Eckler. And he'll knife his way through for a pick of a 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing one to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Play action now with Daniels. He lofts it deep left. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That was Terry McLaurin on the target. So now they're going to have to figure out this 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Out of the gun, Daniels. Short pass brought in. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
First down, Washington.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Steps up, and he's running with it. Gets out of harm's way after stringing together some nice yards on that run.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Hand off now to Eckler. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And the Commanders will have a first.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
It's the 2-minute warning now from the link. It's the Commanders who have 1st and 10. Staying with Eckler. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. He's got it on the bootleg. That's incomplete on 2nd down. This one intended for the running back. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Daniels. He has the first over the middle, and they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Gain of 14. First down, Commanders.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. Now the shotgun give to Eckler. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
To throw, Daniels. That one connects. And he's out just before he can hit the end zone, but what a nice 1st and goal here from the 2.
First and goal.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play.
And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders get some late points and the lead. So, Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
Gay to add the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Commanders take a 4-point lead.
Commanders 14, Eagles 10.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff.
For Washington.
Here comes Williams on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Eagles taking over now late in the first half. And normally they'd need this out, Brock, but facing such a small deficit, good chance they try to get a field goal here before the break. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Now Hurts. Hauled in by Gunner, left side. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's That's a Philadelphia first
It's
down.
a gain of 14 yards.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Hurts looking to throw. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Was Devontae Smith the intended receiver? And it's going to be second down.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Danger, Case. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Back to throw, Hurts. Finds him over the middle. And he takes it up and across midfield to Commander's territory. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down. Throwing here, Hurts. That's caught with Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. The Eagles decide to spend their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
Up to the line, and they're set. First and 10. Here's Hurts. He tucks it and takes off. And Hurts gives himself up after getting that first down.
10 more yards. That's another Eagles.
So we have a one-score game here at the break. Now it's time for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Scott Hansen, take it away.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
All right, thanks so much, Scott. We are back and about set to begin our second half. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff.
The kickoff for Washington.
Here comes Williams on the return. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Eagles and quarterback Jalen Hurts ready to go once more on offense. And his effectiveness hasn't been limited to what he can do with his arm this season. On that last drive, he reached a significant mark for his efforts on the ground as well. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. This one finds Goddard. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
On second down, here's Barkley. Up the sideline, past the 45. And he's finally brought down just a yard shy of midfield. That That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Hurts setting up to throw. Connects on the crosser. And will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
More yards. That's another Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun here. That pass complete to Goddard. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Working inside the red zone. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is down all the way to the 3. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
It's Hurts once again. It's a screen to Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles take the lead right away in half number 2. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while, but that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles push their lead to 3.
Eagles 17. Commanders 14.
As always, a hat tip to our buddy Scott Hansen for his hard work there during the break, as we're happy to welcome you all back for the start of our 3rd quarter. Elliott's all set for the kickoff.
The kickoff for Philadelphia.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Commanders set to take over. They find themselves trailing after the opening drive touchdown. And heck, it really set up to be an entertaining second half if they're able to answer here. All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. They start the drive with Eckler. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. From the gun, it's Daniels. He's going to pull this one down and run with it. He just gets forward a little, not a ton, to the 35. Zach Bond with the tackle.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Daniels keeps it himself. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line. No gain.
Jordan Davis. A gain on the play. And the Commanders' first down.
That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
First down, ball at the 36. Play fake here, Daniels. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Options are open here. It's second and inches. On the give, here's Eckler. Ooh, they're on that one. Second down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Daniels now. Oh, he's going to run for it. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A gain of 21 yards. And the Washington first down.
Man, I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run.
On first down, here's Eckler. Saw the lane, hit it quick, call that a gain of 7. Nicely done.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Running with Eckler again. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. It's a gain of 6. First down, Washington.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets them just as many yards as a short completion would have.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff now to Eckler. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
Tackle made at the 9-yard line. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
Here's Prosky Merritt. And he'll go down shy the end zone. They mark him at the 4. First shot gets him 5. Still a couple of looks remaining. It's 2nd and goal.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on 1st and goal, it sets the table for more success.
Firing quickly out wide, Daniels. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Just 3 yards between them and a touchdown. It's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun, Daniels. And they take this in for the score. The Commanders grab the lead on their first series of the half. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown. His 3rd total score of this game.
Okay, we talked to enough coaches over the years, and find me a good red zone offense, and typically you'll find me a good creative quarterback, one that can extend a play, use his legs as effectively as he can his arm.
Gay to add the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Commanders take a 4-point lead.
Commanders 21, Eagles 17.
All right, thanks so much, Scott. We are back and about set to begin our second half. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff.
For Washington.
Set to return it. Here's Will Shipley. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Will Shipley.
The Eagles and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. From the pistol, Hurts. Throwing the out route complete. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 28. Completed over the middle. He got mighty close, didn't he? But they marked him just short of the first. He's at the 34.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. He keeps it himself. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact.
So many options on 3rd and 1. That playbook wide open. And when you call a QB sneak, the last thing you want is to see that play go backwards.
Now on 4th down, on comes Braden Mann to boot this away for the Birds. And he'll get under this one and make the fair catch at the 19-yard line.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. One of the tight ends motioning right. Drive begins with a run. It's Eckler. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's the Commanders who hold the lead. Not a big one, though, trying to carry this through the end. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap to Daniels. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That was intended for Deebo Samuel. So they're left facing 3rd and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
He's running for it. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
And that's a situation. May have worked out better if he'd thrown the ball. His running ability gets him a chunk of yards, but still some work to do to get that 1st down.
The Commanders ready for the punt. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. And that fair catch corralled just beyond the 25-yard line. The Eagles about set to go on offense.
Their own 28-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. play action. Here's Hurts. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, second down.
I think the defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is, because that QB and tight end, they got that ball out in a hurry.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
At the 40-yard line.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Going to the ground again on first. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
All right, here we go, second down. Hurts now from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
On third down, it's Hurts. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Trying to find A.J. Brown. And that brings up fourth and long.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
The Eagles are in punt formation. And he's getting the call for the second time this game. Breaks the tackle, still going. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Washington ready to go on offense as they take the field. They didn't add to their lead last time out, so they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Now Daniels off the play action. The Eagles swarm in and take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
You're going to go play action, Kate. You've got to sell. If you don't convince that defense you're running it, or if it's a situation where you never run the ball, you really do leave your quarterback dead in the water, vulnerable against the defense who will storm right past that fake and right into that pocket.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Another try following the sack. Short pass brought in. Escapes a defender. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. Second down coming up.
That's why you often see some mix, some high percentage pass plays on 1st and 10. You got to keep the defense honest. They're always looking for a run in that situation and a chance to stack them up for second and long.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Now Daniels to throw. He finds the rookie from Virginia Tech. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit. And you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, Oftentimes, it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
3rd and short, Daniels. Completed left side to Samuel. And this is going to be short. Quick stop by the defense to bring up 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
On now comes their punter. It'll be Tress Way doing the honors. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. Philadelphia getting ready to go on offense. And they'll try for better results this time around, Brock, after they had to punt it away last time out. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Play action. Hurts has it. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Finds him over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
And Washington into the dime here. Defending pass. 3rd down coming. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield.
13 yards on the play. And an Eagles 1st down.
Move the chains!
1st and 10
Gotta move them chains!
37-yard line.
Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. First down, are on with Barkley. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Here's another carry for Barkley. And he's going to be bottled up just a few yards into that 2nd down run.
Frankie Luvu on the stop. That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. He's back to throw. This one's caught. Smith has it. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
A 7-yard gain. That's good for an Eagles 1st down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Line.
First and 10. Ball set up at the 48. Motion man left is Brown. Hurts on 1st down. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That's another Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30.
There has been a constant for tight ends through the decades, from Kellen Winslow to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. When you are big and you've got length and use your body against those defenders, even double coverage can't stop you.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Eagles losing by 4. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Hurts gets it out wide, complete. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Following that completion, medical staff headed out for an injured player. We'll see what the nature of his injury is.
Waste of time.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Completed left side to Smith. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
Smith, 1 yard gain, brings up 2nd and 9 at the 20-yard line.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Smith again. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
The defenders, they were ready for that throw, stopping him right at the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
The Commanders going dime here to defend this 3rd down. Throwing now. That's caught for the first. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves him in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Extra point upcoming, this to put it to a field goal game. And he shakes out the pressure to nail the point after, and now an opposing field goal would only tie this game.
24, Commanders 21.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Eckler now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Washington offense getting set for its next possession. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. Has some daylight through the 40. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Offense to the line for 1st down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining. Setting up to pass. Couldn't connect right side, it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
He'll look to throw it. Catch made over the middle. And this one doesn't go far. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
This defense didn't give up contain there, Kate. That was an instance where the more exciting plays were taken away downfield. And even looking to the tight end wasn't going to net them much.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Looking to throw it. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Taken down by
So it's an Eagles win here in this one. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with the victory. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Heward and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners as we say so long from Philadelphia.